everybody, this is Dan Gasway with the Pitching Academy once again. I just wanted to talk about how to increase pitching velocity. That seems to be on everybody's mind. In fact, that's the majority of a lot of our questions have to do with how to throw faster. The way that I teach my students is in sequences. You don't want to teach your students in a way that's going to be too much information too quickly. Everybody learns slowly. Even as adults, we learn slowly too. So I want to tell you about one of those sequences that I use right now in teaching my students. First of all, everybody knows by now, if you've been watching these videos, that you want to lead with your hips. Leading with your hips generates that power, and it also keeps you closed. If a student comes to me, it's one of their first lessons, and they tend to take that step, as we've been talking about. They tend to take that step and they open up like that. The first couple of lessons, I'll have them do hundreds of repetitions just staying closed first without teaching them about delayed shoulder rotation or anything like that. After maybe after a handful of lessons, maybe 5 to 10 lessons, I'll teach them a delayed shoulder rotation. But first, they have to learn how to stay closed right here, and then they get into the delayed shoulder rotation just like this. They'll delay that shoulder. I'll do this side. So they'll take their stride. Remember, your stride's as long as you are tall. But they take their stride, and then they'll do this delayed shoulder rotation. Well, after they learn that, I'll then teach them, once they can stay closed instead of opening up all the time and having their energy go over here, they want to go straight towards home plate. Once they get this sequence down, I'll teach them that, hey, you don't necessarily need to put that foot and point it this way and keep your hips closed at foot strike. You can actually, if you can still lead with your hips right before foot strike, you can start getting into an earlier delayed shoulder rotation. And once they get to that point, when they get into an early delayed shoulder rotation, whereas their hips, right before foot strike, their hips are going to start opening up, they'll delay this shoulder, they're going to get more power coming forward.